Hello everybody, welcome to another Transformers review. It is indeed TFNation weekend. It is Saturday of the time of this going up. I should be in Birmingham right about now, but no, unfortunately, due to this whole situation we're all going through at the moment, I can't be there with all you awesome individuals that go every year. It's a bittersweet feeling, if I can call it that, a bit bittersweet. I don't know, it feels weird, let's put it that way. Feels really weird, but I am really looking forward to the big broadcast and everything that's going to be happening throughout today and I think tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, yes, tomorrow. So, there we go. So, new review today. So I'm going to be talking about Transformers Animated Soundwave. Stay tuned. Notice TFNation Weekend, my new TFNation t-shirt. They are awesome. I've got two of them. I've got this one and I've got another one as well. Check the link below. Go support TFNation for future events and get yourself a t-shirt or two, or three, or four. Let's talk about this awesome boy, shall we? Animated Soundwave with Lazerbeak. Doesn't it look awesome? Now, I used to have this, and I can't remember if I've ever reviewed it on this channel. I remember reviewing this toy years ago. I don't know if I reviewed it on here, or if I reviewed it on my original channel, which was Nullsy00. I cannot remember for the life of me. So, if this has been reviewed in the past, I apologise. Just think of this as a 2020 version of a review. That's all I can really say. So anyway, yeah, this is a recent purchase as well. I literally just got this. Ooh, when did I get it? It probably got to me about 3 or 4 days. No, yeah, about 3 days ago. Because if you remember, I did an unboxing video, and that my big unboxing video, and these two arrived the day before I did that video. So it's not been very long since this has been in my collection again, because I used to have this toy, and I stupidly sold it. I regret selling some of the figures I've sold, but I'm glad that I'm slowly starting to get some of them back over time, which is great. So let me just take Lazerbeak off for a second and give you a nice look at the toy, at Soundwave. I absolutely love the design of this guy. It is a completely interesting, original look at Soundwave in animated, where obviously he was, one of Sari's dad's experiments that went wrong, become self-aware, and ended up kind of becoming an artificial intelligence, and becoming self-aware, as I said, and AI and all that stuff, and kind of ended up over time slowly becoming Soundwave, becoming an actual transforming robot. Yeah, so kind of like a man-made version of a Cybertronian in the end. It's a very interesting way of looking at Soundwave's character. I mean, I love animated, and when I saw Soundwave in an episode, and he ended up becoming a Decepticon later on, and him becoming this thing that Sari's dad, or whatever, yeah, Sari's dad kind of created. It was kind of like a birthday present to her, or like a present for her, and it was just this like mechanized robot that could dance and play music, and then all of a sudden it kind of like takes in the environment and sees people in a different way, and it kind of like starts, I don't know, like meshing with different appliances and different bits of technology, and he ends up meshing with it all and ends up becoming this in the end. It's kind of an interesting take on him, but I do love this. It's been in this mode for too long. Let's get transforming it, shall we? But it is a lovely, lovely vehicle. Bit of gold, bit of blue, this lovely, what can I call it? On the camera, it's probably coming up as more of a green, but it is a green, but it's I don't quite know. It's not quite aqua. It is like a green, but it's like I don't know. It's an interesting colour. It looks more bright green on the camera, but it's not as bright. But it is a lovely, lovely choice with the blue. It really does pop. A nice gold Decepticon logo on the front. Yeah, it is. The only downside to this toy is I think you could probably get some repro labels or toy hacks. I don't know. There's probably is some stickers out there for this guy. But it is unfortunate that this is obviously the Hasbro version, and unfortunately it doesn't have anything on the back except for a little bit of moulded detail. It would have been nice if it had like on the front. They've kind of gone all out on the front, but they've kind of missed out the back. I don't know why. So yeah, so let's get transforming him. So first of all, come to the back, just split this bottom bit, which is the wheel bit, just split those bits out like that to the sides, and obviously as you do that, the whole side of the vehicle does then pop, so you just do that. Then bring these to the side completely like that and just kind of leave them there. Now what you do is the front of the vehicle, you pop out. These bits that are the roof are the feet, so you just kind of bring these down like that. These things here are flaps. So if you just get your nail in there and then you just flip those flaps open like that. Do that on both feet, both sides, so should I say, both sides, I think I've done. Yeah. Like that. And that then allows you then to kind of move the legs into position like that. So it was kind of like that, and then you kind of just move it in like that from there to there, like that. And obviously that is then now the foot. And when you do that, you just close this back up, and completes that. So do that for both. Just come down, close, feet. But then what you do here is you 360 swivel the waist, so that is now facing the right direction. And now what you do is this bit that's folded up, you bring up, try and bring it up as far as you can. There's two little prongs just there, if you can just see on that bracket there. So that then these need to come up as far as it can go, like that. Is push up, that clicks in there. Bring this next bit up, which finishes off the torso, and then get your nail in the back panel, bring down the head. So that is him practically done. Just bend. The arms practically almost self-transform themselves anyways. And then you just pop out the hands like that. Just in there, pop out the hands. And there he is. But if you wanted to, I mean, it looks okay as it is, but there is another stage, so you can have him like that if you want. But you can, these back wheels, that was the black back wheels, they cut inwards like this, and that kind of probably completes him. It looks like, actually, obviously that is how he should look anyway, but yeah. So there he is. There is Soundwave in robot mode. Let's look at that head sculpt. Very interesting design choice on him. I really do love the colour palette. It's just blue, gold, red, a type of green, all comes together, and it is a beautiful, beautiful. I absolutely adore this figure. It was one of my favourite Soundwave toys out next to the G1 design. There's been some really interesting designs for Soundwave over the years, where they made him a car, a Mercedes car for the movies, for the, I think it was Dark of the Moon, and then they made him a satellite for I think the first two. I think it's Revenge of the Fallen. He was a satellite. So he had like two forms in the movie, in the Bayverse films. Then obviously you had this version, and then obviously you had I think Cybertron. I can't remember if Soundwave was in the Unicron trilogy or not. It might have been in Energon or something like that. And then he was obviously in G1 and what else was he in? Transformers Prime as well. Obviously, that was an interesting take on him as well. Transformers Prime. It was, he was a Predator drone, one of those military drones, which was an interesting take. But this is a nice. It's a nice kind of combination of the G1 design with a very futuristic. Even though this guy, like I said, he isn't an actual. He's not a true Cybertronian warrior. Obviously, he was made with Cybertronian technology, but he was created by a human. So he wasn't like the rest of the Cybertronian race, which were all kind of created by. So, I don't know. I can't remember now. My head's not in it. But no, you know what I mean? It's kind of like this guy was originally built by a human using Cybertronian technology that he kind of used, because obviously Megatron helped him with a lot of his inventions, because he was just this disembodied head in his laboratory or whatever, which was kind of funny. But no, this is a gorgeous toy. Look at the back. I like the whole backpack thing. It's really cool. Just to have a quick look at Lazerbeak. He's just this really interesting guitar. Nice little bit of detailing on it. Bit, red and black. So to transform this thing, it's very simple. Pull that out. Well, actually, no. To be in the guitar mode, it's supposed to be like that, actually. Boo. Anyway, so yeah, it was already like that. And then you just open up these wings. For some reason, this here is really loose, and it just pops off really, really easily. I don't know quite why. So there you are. There is Lazerbeak. Not that much detail on him, really, but it's just a nice touch. And then what you can do with Lazerbeak, he has ports on the back. He has a port on the back and ports on his arms. So you can actually have him. You can post him like on his arm. On his arm, if you want, which is very reminiscent to his G1 self. So you can have it like that. if you wish. This is pretty cool. And I just love it. It's just a really awesome toy. A really nice toy. Really nice choice of colour scheme. Really interesting design for such a character. It's like a combination of G1 with like a futuristic, more future, like a future look take on the G1 design. Really cool. Love it. So that's the review. Thank you very much for watching this during, well, I don't think many of you would have watched this because you'll probably be glued to the big broadcast, no doubt. But I just thought to do this today as part of the TFNation big broadcast weekend. Stay safe, everyone. Enjoy what the TFNation crew have in store for you all during this weekend. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute treat. So, but until next time, until I see you all in person, stay safe, and I will see you, hopefully, all of you in 2021, or whenever there's going to be a TFNation in the future. I will see you there. So, thank you very much. Stay awesome. See you soon. Bye-bye.